how to do a tilt shift effect in Photoshop CS6. Okay, so first off we've got this image of London, and right now I'm in the new CS6, so I'll just go into Essentials. Right, here we go. Okay, so as you can see I can't move it with Photoshop Basics, so normally what you'd have to do is you'd have to duplicate the layer, okay, and add a layer mask. This was the old method, no longer. Delete, also if you do Control Alt C, remove, step backwards, see. So now we're going to filter, we're going to blur, now we're going to tilt shift itself. It's added its own, and as you can see it's sorted it, and it's done a preview there for us. And you can mess around with it, so you can move that up to make that less blurry. Oh, a bit too much there. And you can move that one down there. Okay, and then you move that around, and you can also tilt. So you can do whatever you want with it. Okay. So that's it, it's quite good, and it's nice and basic, which is what we want, really. And in my view, it was better than the old one. If we're going to the new CS6 features, we can see it's got all sorts. Now, for those of you who don't know, Filter Gallery gets open all those options like Distort, Brushstroke, Sketch, Stylize Texture. It brings all of that, and actually, Diffuse Glow looks quite nice there, I think. Okay, so just checking out all of these here, glowing edges. It doesn't really work on this image, but I feel it does work. Time. It's actually quite a nice effect. That looks like a wallpaper, personally. I can just imagine that on the wall of my living room. It's quite nice. I do like London. It's one of my favourite cities in the world. I've been to many. Nearly all of them in Britain. So this is just clicking everything, looking at every possible thing. Actually, that looks quite nice here. Yeah. Film grain. Yeah. So not many of them work on this image, but we do work for different images, so don't just write them off as terrible already. And then we can do render, we can do lighting effects. This was in the old version, but has now been improved. So it changes the lighting, it's a bit laggy on my computer. You can probably tell by the video recording software. Whether you don't know, I'm using Camtasia Studio. I bought it, so normally it cost, I can't quite remember how much. If we adaptive wide angle. This is quite nice for certain images, not really, but it means you can do perspective, fish eye, auto, and full circle. Unfortunately, that doesn't work on my computer. Well, it's photo anywhere. It's in photo that needs it, and neither does audio. Yeah, that doesn't work here, so not auto, audio, auto. Okay, so we can like change all sorts of effects, e.g. the scale, focal length, and the crop factor. That doesn't really do anything on this image, except for that, of course. Yeah, but I don't quite like that personally. And so, another thing which some people quite enjoy having, I'll just add the diffuse glow here. Just change it a bit more to make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, as you can see, it looks quite nice because it kind of goes in between the buildings. So if I press OK there, okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to unselect it all because I don't like that. And I think I'll go back into normal essentials. First of all, I'll add the text layer. Now, I'm going to do something which isn't new to CS6, but it's something I think adds a nice effect to text. I did it a lot in CS5 and CS4. I'm just going to type London in there. It's a nice size, fits in just nicely. The good thing with CS6 is it likes to correct the movement, so although that isn't 100% equal, it locks it in. I'm going to duplicate that twice now. Okay, and so right now they're all exactly the same, and that's not what we want, so we shall change the text layer. The first one to red. There we go, okay. And we shall it's not very easy, so another easy method to select individual layers is to basically unvisibilize the ones you don't want to see. So right now that's just all black, and we want to make that one red as well. So now we have two red, one black, and we're going to keep one black because that's going to be the main text. Now we're going to move that down one or two using the arrow keys, and you can see it's done that nice effect there. So now what we do is we unselect that, go filter, go back into blur. We go down to Gaussian blur. It's like a camera effect. I've done 2.3 pixel radius. and you could just press Control F here, or you can do it like that. Either method works, and then it just gives that nice glowing effect to text. Really, it works better with orange, but any colour looks nice with it, I think. Okay, so that's that done, really. I hope this has helped any of you who've been stuck with CS6. It took me a while to understand it all. In fact, I didn't know about the filter gallery until I was messing around with preparation for this video. It's just me messing around with the colour balance to just make the photo more vibrant. Now, this is all up to personal interpretation. You can make what you want of it. This was just a very quick 5-minute video. Okay, so thank you.